É só
vou deixar sua bunda arder, vou dar tapa pra caralho.
My sex is male. Now that we got that out of the way, hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video, we will be talking about some anime and some fighting games. I've been wanting to talk about for a while now. For your information, sorry for not posting in a while. It's just that I have ran out of JoJo ideas to make into content that can be truly unique for the audience. However, I have been cooking something up in the background, so be on the lookout for more JoJo content in the future. If you have other suggestions for JoJo ideas or JoJo videos, please let me know because I'm gonna need them. Anyway, how did you enjoy your winter break? Is it snowing where you are? Is it hot where you are? Are you enjoying the cold or the snow or the extremely hot blazing sun? If neither, well great. I wish I lived where you are. Anyway, for my break, I enjoyed it very much. I went to go visit my grandparents for the holidays, and I had fun with them for most of the time. Just for some context, before we get into anything, I have always been a Nintendo fan. I have owned every system since the Wii, the DS, the 3DS, the Switch, and yes, even the Wii U. However, my father has been complaining to me for over 3 years now that he wanted a PS5. So I promised to get him one. So, lo and behold, I got him one for the holidays. From some encouragements from some close friends and family. We played Madden because for some reason my dad's a football enjoyer and I decided to get a fighting game for him as well. I originally got the PS5 to play the new Tekken 8. But I got the system before the game has even come out. It comes out this January 2024, I believe, at the end of the month. So I decided to get another fighting game that caught my interest a year back in 2023, Street Fighter 6. My father loves playing the original Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition game because he remembers when he used to play Street Fighter, and we've had a good time playing that Anniversary Edition of Street Fighter on my Switch. If you know, you know. So we used to play against each other, and I got him Street Fighter 6, and we've been playing against each other. I'm like, well, I got Street Fighter 6 for him, now I want to play a fighting game for me. So the other fighting game that I decided to get was recommended to me by some classmates 2 years ago when I was beating their asses in Injustice 2 in my video production class. They were like, hey, you're pretty good at Injustice 2 with Sub-Zero. I'm like, hell yeah I am. They're like, what else do you play? I'm like, oh, I play Super Smash Brothers Ultimate professionally. And they're like, oh, cool. You should probably check out Guilty Gear Strive. Now, I did some research, and Guilty Gear Strive came out the year prior, I believe. And since I didn't have money at the time, I was in high school, I'm like, damn, I wish I could play it. But I continued playing Super Smash Brothers Ultimate professionally for a year after that, and then stopped because someone made me quit the game. Anyway, Guilty Gear Strive has always been in the back of my mind, and I kept seeing character trailers for the DLCs for Guilty Gear Strive, and it's always been in the back of my head. And at the time when I got the PS5, Elfelt came out in Guilty Gear Strive. So, put one and one together, and I decided to get Guilty Gear Strive. And let me tell you, Guilty Gear Strive is a hell of an experience. My main from the get-go, my main right now, is Biken. And I wish to play Bridget, but I don't know. But I'm still looking for a secondary character. I will say all the characters in Guilty Gear Strive are unique and fun to play as. For some reason, this game did remind me of Super Smash Bros. Due to the spacing and how combos work. But that's just in my personal experience. After a week of playing Strive, I made it to level 73 online. I noticed a lot of people like playing Bridget, and it makes sense. And more experienced players played more heavy characters like Potemkin or the United States guy with the alien. I forgot his name. But I had a lot of fun playing Guilty Gear Strive. Finally with good netcode as well, since I have only played games such as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which are VonDaNyom games that have bad netcode. So I was glad to play something with good netcode as well. Playing between Street Fighter 6 and Guilty Gear Strive reminded me on how I wanted to talk about fighting games on my channel. For all these new players who are new to fighting games, don't give up. Even though you lose a lot, don't give up. Trust me, I lose practically 90% of all the fighting games I play. Literally, I know losing, but I don't give up. My favorite quote from Biken is that it doesn't matter about winning or losing. It's about knowing yourself. So don't give up. Get into Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear, Tekken 8. Any game that catches your interest or that you want to play. It takes time to get good at anything. And if Maximilian Dude taught me anything, is that get into fighting games because you have fun. Even though you sometimes get mad and want to throw your controller out the window or at a wall or a window and literally punch someone in the face. But that's not important, okay? Like I said, it takes time to get good at anything. Just have fun. Counter, punish, tech, roll in, frame perfect, Roman cancel, Korean backdash, wall jump. Do the things that melee players do. Anyway, just have fun. And to all the veteran players of a fighting game, please, I encourage you to encourage new players, because the more we have, the merrier. But I am glad to see fighting games are being more widely played, especially now. If you have any tips or tricks on how to play or get better in a fighting game or fighting games, please let me know in the comments below, because I want to check out more fighting games too. I also want to get more in touch with not only my community, but also the fighting game community and the anime community. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions or tricks on how I can contact people in those interests, or if anyone wants to collaborate with me on this channel, please let me know in the comments below. I am open ears. I rate Street Fighter 6 an A- and Guilty Gear Strive an A+. Anyway, on my break, I also had a dream one night. at my grandparents' house. In my dream, I met up with 2 girls I know, and we went on a road trip as passengers. It was a big van and we were in the back. It was late at night and the 3 of us were in the back, shoulder to shoulder. I was looking at the girl's phone to my right and I saw that she was watching a YouTube video. I got bored after a while and looked at what the other girl was doing on my left. She was a bit smaller than the other girl. She told me she was playing a Bayonetta-styled game based on the anime series Panty and Stocking. I told her I had never watched the anime series, and she said it was good. Now the dream was getting good. It was getting really good when I got hugged by both girls while I was snoozing off in the dream. Then my grandfather woke me up. I was back, maidenless. I cried for an hour. Anyway, let us continue. That day, I decided to binge the whole series of Panty and Stocking. I give Panty and Stocking a B+ above One Piece. If you haven't watched it, I recommend going to watch it. It is peak 2000s. I was glad to hear there is a new season coming out from Studio Trigger, 13 years after the initial release. So you know I'll be on that shiz. With shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and Free Run out nowadays, I think Panty and Stocking Season 2 will give us a brand new jar of fresh air, which I think will be the perfect calm before the storm. That is, Steel Ball Run. Also, Konosuba and Solo Leveling are finally coming out this month, and I am excited to see these new shows unfold. I have also been watching Undead Unluck and Tokyo Revengers, and I thought it was funny how the main villain died in Tokyo Revengers that I literally practically peed myself laughing while watching. It was that funny. I know if you know, you know, but I was just laughing. Anyway, if you've been keeping up with anime news, it is no surprise that Free Run is now the best anime of all time, overtaking Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And it shows me the things to come. People like stories of individuals going through change with good side characters, settings, and story beats. This is a very similar thing to how everyone loves Berserk because of the character growth of Guts and his hardships. Free Run shows me that character-driven shows will start becoming more popular. You know what other story involves peak character growth, good side characters, friendship and hardship, and a good premise? Steel Ball Run. That is all I'll say. Oops. Sorry, I guess I ended up talking about JoJo in this video. Well, anyway, if you clicked on this video because you wanted me to talk about sex, shame on you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good rest of your day. This is Davinator12, signing off.
Poggers. Taste. Cringe. Shut the fuck up. Please. Shut the fuck up already. Face. What does it even mean?
You're too slow!
Limit somebody, Watson.
We are Venom. I'm Batman.
God, I love Bakin.